Hey guys, this is James with Rogue Duelist Trade, and on this channel we talk about upcoming and current Yu-Gi-Oh product and whether or not you should invest your money in order to profit. So obviously we have a very different setup today for this video. If you guys saw my how to sell on TCGPlayer video, I mentioned that I might make a video of showing you guys my setup when I sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards on TCGPlayer. I had a lot of people request on that video for me to actually make that video, so here it is. So this video is basically selling trading cards as a beginner, and I would say I'm pretty much at the beginner level. So I'm going to go through my setup here in my basement. I'm literally right next to my furnace. That's where I have my setup, but it's very tucked away in my house. It's very private. It gives me the opportunity to really focus on my sales from TCGPlayer, get everything packaged and ready to go. So what I'm going to do on this video, I'm going to show you guys my setup and go through all of the main things that I have to help me make packaging and shipping out trading cards such as Yu-Gi-Oh easy, and also be able to do it semi-professionally as well. So guys, before we get into the video, for the YouTube algorithm, like this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so every time I make new content, you will be the first ones to see it. And guys, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can find links in the description down below. Also, if you'd like to join my Yu-Gi-Oh Investments Facebook group, there's a link for that in the description as well. So guys, let's go ahead and jump in. So on Amazon, I was able to get a large amount of envelopes for a pretty good price. If you guys want to see the envelopes that I use, there's a link down in the description below for the Amazon link. So this is simply a 4 1/8, 9.5 envelope. I was able to get a lot of these for a pretty cheap price. It's a pack of 500. I would rather have more because obviously the more you buy, the cheaper it is per item. So in this case, it's only about a few cents per envelope, and it's really good. I wanted something that I would be able to fit a 4x6 shipping label on, and because this is 4 1/8 by 9 inches, it's perfect for that. And I could also fit 2 bundles of cards in here if I had to, and I also take a lot of precaution when protecting cards when I'm shipping them out, especially because these envelopes are kind of thin. So to that point, I have 1,000 top loaders. I like to use cardboard gold. From what I found, it's a really good quality top loader and for a very competitive price as well. I have a link down in the description below if you guys would like to look at what top loaders that I use. What I like to do if I'm selling about 4 or more bundles of cards, I usually like to put them in a penny sleeve, and then I will sandwich them in between and then put a little bit of tape on every single side and send them out that way. And when I put them in here, I also will put like a strip of tape to hold the cards down in the envelope so they're not moving around a lot. And I've had 0 issues. Everybody's been very happy with my shipping quality on TCGPlayer. So that's what I do to give you guys a little bit of a tip. So something that's important when you're doing tracking is how much your package weighs that you're shipping out. So I have this little scale. I was actually using this in the kitchen for food, but I don't really measure my food out that often. So I've actually repurposed this, and I use this to measure how many ounces my packages are. As long as you keep everything under 1 ounce, you can ship anything with a forever stamp. Anything that's above that, you have to add one of these extra stamps. For normal mail that you would be shipping out, if it's above 1 ounce, you have to use these guys, which is basically for every ounce above 1 ounce, you put one of these on there. And also, speaking to that, I like to buy these 100 packs of forever stamps. You can actually get these on eBay for really cheap. So I got 200 forever stamps for about $80, which is really good because the post office charges 55 cents per stamp, and they do not give you volume discounts. So I don't know how these guys on eBay do it. Basically 40 cents a stamp, which is really good and really competitive, and you really want to try to get your cost down as much as possible on shipping. That way you're able to pocket as much of your sales as possible. Now guys, go in my description down below. I will have a link to stamps for you. I'll try to find the most competitive ones that I can. If you're watching this video a little bit late, the link may have expired, so hopefully just go on eBay and do a quick search, and you should be able to find stamps for a good price. So next is my thermal printer. So this is my thermal printer. I use this printer to print 4x6 labels. What's great about thermal printers is that it uses no ink, it uses heat. You just have to make sure you have the right label that can print with heat. The thermal printer that I have is Foamimo PM246. Here's the startup guide for it. It's good. It's actually a very good printer. The only issue that I have, I believe it's a cable issue, and honestly I should be reaching out to the manufacturer to get it fixed, probably have them ship me a new cable. But the power cord that connects to this, I have to be holding the cable in such a way for this to actually turn on. For you guys, I did some research. Go in the descriptions down below if you're interested in a thermal printer. I found one of the best ones for the best price that I could, and it has very good ratings. I would definitely recommend to go with that one versus this one. This one's good, it's just I don't know if other people are having this power cable issue, and I definitely don't want to steer you guys the wrong way. If I were to reinvest, I would probably buy the one in the description down below. In addition to that, I have some business cards. I use Vistaprint to print these, and this is actually my old logo. I wish I didn't print these so quickly, but I put these in every single one of my sales. I give people the option to reach out to me directly through email if they want to get a 10% discount. Now, obviously, if you have your own e-commerce website, you'd want to be pointing them to your website, and I just don't have that yet, but I definitely have plans to get there. I just need to make sure I get to a place where I'm more profitable in my side business and selling trading cards, and if I can get there and pay for an e-commerce platform, I'm definitely going to go that direction, and then I'll get new business cards that do that. But it does make it a bit more professional when you have a logo and you have contact information that you can slip inside of an envelope, and I think it gives people just a better sense of professionalism from buying from you as a storefront. So I also have a stamper that I use for mail just to make it a little easier for putting my address onto the envelope, also with my business name on there. And what I like to do is, just in case, especially for people that are paying a lot of money for their cards, I like to add a bit of tape just to make sure that the closure of the envelope is fully sealed. I really like this adhesive because you just pull it off, you don't have to lick it, and you can just go ahead and put it down on paper. I felt that this was a better choice, especially with everything going on with crush card virus, but I like to also give a little bit of tape in the middle and on the ends just to make sure it stays sealed and people aren't gonna have any issues with their card slipping out during shipment, which is just my worst nightmare. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone and I'm gonna show you guys how I store my Yu-Gi-Oh cards as of right now, which is honestly still a work in progress. So guys, here's my setup. It's nothing crazy. It's just tucked into the corner of my basement. I have a little more space where I'm probably going to put another table right here for additional storage. And obviously I'm probably going to outgrow this pretty quickly, but I do have space that I can put under the table and the other table once I have one. So I have this guy, which is essentially a sorter that I use, that when I'm opening like a case of product, I can kind of use this to help me sort out the hollows. And I have a 5,000 storage box right here, and I have this organized in alphabetical order. And what I do is I use top loaders, and I'll say on one side what it's going into. So right here you can see these are Magical Hero Rares, and that would be Magical Hero Rares from here up until the next top loader. And then you can see on this side these are Magical Hero Commons, so that would be anywhere from here to here are all my Magical Hero Commons, and those are all first edition. And then you guys can see as you move forward here, this is saying Dual Overload Ultra Rares. That's going to be the Dual Overload Ultra Rares from here up until this top loader. And then over here is going to be Etco Commons from here to here. But that also continues this way until you make it all the way to the next card. So you can see, guys, that case and a half was just a ton of cards. And I actually bought several more 5,000 storage boxes that's on its way right now. And that's something that I'm very excited to have. And then you can see right here, these are my Etco Super Rares from here to here. So all of my Etco Ultra Rare and Secret Rares, I have all of the high dollar cards already in top loaders, and then everything else under. So right here is my stack of Ultra Rares and Secret Rares, and then from here to here are actually the other Super Rares that I wasn't able to fit into the box. So that's kind of my storage solution right now. Here is my binder that I use that when I go to locals and I'm actually trying to trade cards. I'm probably going to get more binders for kind of my higher dollar pulls so I can put them away in binders. Otherwise, I might just keep them in sleeves and top loaders and stick them inside of a storage box once I get another one. These are all of the large manga cards that I got from my Dual Overload opening. I also have a lot of packs. These are actually a lot from cards that I bought on TCGPlayer, and I like to repurpose them whenever I can. I do have some more orders of penny sleeves coming to come with my top loaders for my upcoming sales that I'm going to have. And a lot of cards right here are cards that I invested in. So I bought several super rare Toon Harpy Ladies. I bought several super rare Chaos Valkyrias as well. I bought into some Utopic Zexels. I bought into some Code Talker Inverted because I feel Code Talker is a strategy that might gain some traction. I have some token collectors that I bought into. And these stacks of cards are right here from my Toon Chaos opening, and also Toon Chaos cards that I bought into that I'm hoping is going to go up in value so I can make some profit. And also here are my Toon Chaos pulls. So I just don't have a lot of storage capacity right now. channel. I'm really excited to get more of these boxes. Again, they're going to be on their way. But yeah, so everything, like I said, is alphabetized. I like to keep things as organized as possible so I can find things very quickly whenever I make a sale. And also, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I bought a case of Legendary Duelist Magical Hero. These are the unlimited edition, but it is a European print. I bought this from Tier 0. I believe that these are going to go up in value, so I'm going to keep these unopened. What I'm going to do is label this box, probably store it under, and then any of my boxes that I'm still filling up, I'll probably keep it on the table, and then I'll have a stack of boxes under here. I could probably hold about 50,000 cards just under this table. And I'm not buying in really large quantities yet, so I think right now the space is going to be sufficient. So guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know down in the comments below, is there something that you do that's different than what I do, something that I could learn from, or is there anything that helped you in this video, or something that you think I should be doing different? I would really love to know. Let me know down in the comments below. And guys, if you haven't done it already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can keep seeing content from me and we can grow the channel together. So guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you have a good one.